Welcome. Oh wait, was that too fast? I think I was too fast. Welcome. What's up, y'all? This is the newest, next, freshest episode of Wealth for Generations.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola.
Muy bien, señor. ¿Y tú?
Bien, bien.
Oh, sí. We muy bilingual in here. That wasn't Spanish, but you get the gist. Awatuki. That's another language.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. Nine.
Hey, why y'all look at me? When you
Shishini.
Right? Yeah, you raised the motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Nine
That's why he
German.
says it.
Shishi.
Shishini. Ni hao mao.
Heinz, Wein, Swanks. Mein Fur. No.
Guten
German.
Tag.
Guten Tag. Croissant. That's all I got for that one. Croissant. Latte. That's it.
Oui, oui.
Oui.
Guten Tag. You feel me?
See, we
bilingual
multilingual here. We aren't bilingual. We multilingual around here. Shoot.
Manfa.
The Legend of the Cuckoo Kai.
You bald-headed demon.
You bald-headed demon.
All right. Let's get into the show. Let's get into some introductions. Let's get into some introductions. We got a super special introduction right now for my engineer of all engineers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready and put our hands together for a big entrance and round of applause for
Talk your
my
shit, twin.
engineer of all engineers.
Talk your shit.
The giants of all giants.
Talk your shit.
The motherfucker of motherfuckers.
Talk your shit, twin.
The gentleman that loves MILFs and MILFs love him. We have
Stepfather
in
material.
the house, Mr. Cam Newton Jr.
Whoa, nigga. Say it.
That was for you, Mike.
Word.
We got Jimmy the Vaughn.
Appreciate y'all. Feeling real blessed.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's why he had the special introduction today. I give all my team special introductions, but he had the super special introduction today because it's his birthday. He could cry. He wanna cry.
You want a 10-piece thing?
And then we got my co-host over here, the unstoppable object, the juggernaut, the Mr.
Engineer
Frank
of all engineers.
the Tank. How you doing today, sir?
I am fantastic.
Excuse me.
And Jimmy says it as well. Blessed.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We blessed. No, it's been definitely a ride, man. It's but it feels good today, and especially it's because it's Jimmy's birthday.
Right.
Y'all make me feel special, not in a bad way, but in a good way. You know?
man. When you get on that 10 people bus, we got to make sure that you know that you are equal.
All right, y'all be in the show right there.
What?
No, I'm just playing.
we don't fade the black. You fade the me.
Which is the same thing.
Exactly, Mundo. But we got an extra special guest too today.
Oh my goodness!
Just because it is Jimmy's birthday, but
talk your shit.
We got Mr. Flo in the house today, the Latino whisperer.
No.
No.
I need an A on there. He's the Latina whisperer, Mr. Flo.
Hola, vato.
Hey, you don't got no girlfriend, right?
No.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he's a ladies man.
Paused. He said
he
no.
Is, accepting applicants.
As of 4 days ago, no.
As of 4 days ago, okay.
Uh-oh.
I just want to make sure I didn't
On
get
to
you in
the
trouble
next.
talking about you, the ladies man, and everything, and then find out he's married and shit. Like,
That's why 4 days ago.
These hoes ain't right. What do you say?
So yeah. We got Mr. Flo. He's a new member of the family, of the Habari Entertainment family. So we're giving him a warm welcome today.
Yes, welcome, Flo.
Thank you.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing good. It was a good day.
It is a very good day. It was good enough for me to break out the trench coat.
Fake ass Inspector Gadget.
I knew you was gonna say something.
I said,
Go Gadget.
That's what I said. That's what I said as soon as he got the car.
Hey man, I don't care though. I'm flattered. You make me wish I didn't wear the headpiece and I would have put on a fedora instead.
Then he got this pinky shirt on.
Fedora,
Say one more thing.
I got a great fedora too, man.
You almost made me spill my yak.
Slow this fuck counts.
But let's get the ball rolling and get into one of my favorite segments of the show. Not the favorite, but one of my favorites, and that is that is the Health is Wealth segment of the Shizzo. The Health is Wealth segment is brought to you by Jessica Morrell and Christina Rose of Elevated Souls. They say that we are here to elevate your soul. You can reach them at 480-269-2649, or you can find them on Instagram, which I highly suggest. You can find them on Instagram at ELIVE8D_SOULS. And the reason I encourage Instagram is because you can get in contact with them there, and you can check out on their feed and figure out where their next pop-up is going to be. So if you want to go meet those ladies in person, get some free samples of the sea moss before you purchase, or check out that jewelry that they got out there. You can buy it firsthand, handmade jewelry. But hit them up. Yeah, hit them up. Elevated Souls. Let's see what the ladies got for us today. By a show of hands, is anybody familiar with black seed oil?
Yes.
Yeah. Take that. So today we're going to be talking about black seed oil.
I got some black seeds.
All right. Yes. Hopefully they get released today. It's your birthday. And I don't mean down the toilet. All right, buckle up, folks. We're diving into the world of black seed oil, and let me tell you, it's like a superhero in a tiny bottle. Picture this. It comes from the seeds of a flowering plant called called Nigella. Nigella sativa.
You said Nutella?
Not Nutella. Nigella.
My big hungry
Nigella, Nigella. You know, these ladies like to keep me on my toes, you know, testing out my vocabulary and everything. Give me stuff I don't know and I can't say.
Vocab. You Larry.
Spell for Sachi. F-O.
Sachi.
But yes, the black seed oil comes from the Nigella sativa, straight out of Southwest Asia. Yeah, we're talking about a plant with roots as ancient as your grandma's secret recipe. Gosh damn, Jimmy, he's racist, motherfucker.
Wait. No, in PV, when we talked about slavery in American,
look at you.
In American history, everybody was trying to look at me. I'm like, damn.
Today we're going to talk about Martin Luther King, everybody. Jimmy, do you have anything that you would like to add about Martin Luther?
Brother had a dream.
That nigga was known to tote that pistol.
That blicky.
Martin Luther King like the white girls too, though.
So the black seed oil, though, it is an ancient recipe, older than our grandma's secret recipes. So now what makes this oil so darn special? Well, hold on to your hats because we're about to unveil its superpowers. Anti-inflammatory whammy. Black seed oil packs a punch with compounds that kick inflammation to the curb. Yep. Say goodbye to those achy joints and hello to feeling like a spry spring chicken again.
Elijah, I have something very important to do real quick.
I got Boogie.
I think you will love this.
I got Boogie.
No, finally take off my do-rag.
No, man, I don't want to see your lack of hair.
My lack of hair?
You say you cut it.
I'm a hair advocate. Cut my hair. Remember when I had the fro?
Hair advocate. I cut it.
Wave check.
Anyways.
Oh, no, them bitches not moving. Yeah.
His ocean is still.
They've not come in yet.
Ooh, look at Jimmy.
I can tell you had that do-rag on since last night.
Jimmy.
Got the line and everything. You have to brush out that line off your forehead, though.
What line?
From the do-rag. Yeah, that shit on way too tight.
Stop it.
You gotta put the do-rag inside out, bro. So you don't have a line.
That line, though, I'm
gonna keep it off. I'm gonna keep it off.
It takes me back, though, because I remember being young. I used to have that line.
Oh, I see the waves, though. I see you. You got a couple. You got a couple. He's like, what?
Word.
But But yeah, so black seed oil, we got anti-inflammatory, we got antioxidant, boom. It's like having a squad of tiny superheroes swooping in to protect your cells from the evil clutches of free radicals.
I got a bald spot.
They're like shields. Well, I mean, you're trying to be a basketball player. It happens to them.
And you wear your do all the time.
Damn, I'm gonna look like Lamar Odom.
And then we got immune system upgrade is next. Next, back up in the battle against nasty infections. Black seed oil's got your back, boosting your immune system like a boss. Take that, Sniffles. Digestive Dynamo. Say goodbye to tummy troubles with this oil on your side. It's like soothing balm for your belly, easing digestion and sending those pesky gastrointestinal issues packing. Skin Savior, which is the one I've heard most about. Who needs a magic wand when you've got black seed oil? It's like a skincare wizard banishing acne and eczema with a flick of its powerful botanical wand. And we got I might need to look into that part right there. Respiratory relief, because I've been having some respiratory problems. Respiratory relief. Ever feel like you're breathing through a straw? Not anymore. Black seed oil swoops in to save the day, easing respiratory issues like asthma and helping you breathe easy. But hey, fair warning, this oil's got some serious flavor. We're talking strong enough to make your taste buds do a double take. That's why I'd recommend popping it in a capsule so you can reap all the benefits without feeling like you just licked a spice rack. So, go ahead.
Rack?
A spice rack.
Oh.
Why? What do you think I said? A lice rack?
I thought y'all heard rack.
So go ahead, embrace the power of black seed oil and unleash your inner superhero.
I'm sorry.
It hit late too. It clicked late in my head. But that's gonna wrap it up for the Health is Wealth segment of the show. After that little spiel, does anybody feel a little bit more comfortable with black seed oil? Or Frank, you said you were familiar with it. Do you already incorporate it into your life?
Yeah.
Nice. Was there any particular reason you were doing it, or was it something that was just like, my lady?
No. I heard about it a while back. Like I started looking into like the Dr. Sebi's and all that, and he talks about that ashwagandha and sea moss. And then we actually talked about it once before. Black seed oil when mixing it with straight coconut oil for your teeth. Cleaning and taking all the plaque and enamel and rejuvenate your gums, because a healthy mouth makes a healthy life.
Yes.
When you clean your teeth, you're doing your due diligence.
Yes, cleaning your bones and on your due diligence bones. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Do your due diligence.
So what about you, Jimmy, Flo? Would you guys, after hearing the whole spiel,
I will get
is that
into
something
it,
you think you would incorporate into your daily lives?
I am very interested in
Interested?
That's what I said.
Interested?
Were you interested in?
Stop! I have my my tongue clipped when I was little, so there's some words I can't say. Anyway, yeah, I'm interested in getting into that and all that. What about you, Flo?
Definitely after the podcast, I'm gonna check out the Instagram, because like low key, I feel like I gotta take more supplements.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm like on the weird like health side of TikTok, and I get like all these TikToks about like people taking these supplements, how like makes their like health better, and like
you definitely need to talk to my lady then, because you don't want to take supplements.
No.
Nah.
Well, like
not, at least not pill form.
Yeah.
Natural.
But she's got a whole breakdown on it and like why it's bad to do it in pill form. Like you only get like, when you take the pills, your body really only gets like, what was it, like 15%? Do you remember what she said? I think it was like 20% of the actual benefits that's in that pill. So like you're not even really getting it. It's better to do something like a powder form, or what she actually does. What they actually do, they do sea moss and fresh pressed juice. They don't do black seed oil. They just give me the tips on what to talk about. But they do sea moss, and sea moss is a real good one as far as like getting all your, not getting all, but it has like
92 of the 102 minerals that we need in our body.
Something, because I forget the exact number. But yeah, it's got 92 out of the 100 and something minerals that we need in our body. So that's a good one. But black seed oil too is something, if you're interested, you can follow them and reach out. Christina is very knowledgeable as well. They can break it all down to you. They're very very into the holistic life. So if you got any questions, if you're like brand new to that journey into getting deeper into the health world and stuff like that, definitely, sir, I recommend it. But that's going to wrap it up right now for that segment. And we're going into one of my other favorites. Actually, it's not necessarily one of my favorites. I like this question this time, though. We got Asking the Masses. So this week, if you're not familiar, Asking the Masses is when I go to the social medias, the enters of nets, and I ask a question out there and let people talk about it. Talk about it. So this week, the question was, as entrepreneurs and just hardworking people in general, we need breaks. So the actual question is, what is your favorite R&R plans to make? So like I'm talking just like well, no, it could be anything. I don't want to, sorry. No additive. What's your favorite R&R plan to make? So Jimmy, Flo, Frank, what's up? Y'all got an answer for it? As an entrepreneur, hardworking person, and what have you. What's your favorite R&R plans to make when you got the time?
My favorite, I'll start. I go on cruises. That's my favorite thing to get away.
Even though I can't swim.
It doesn't matter. The boat's so big. If you don't want to see water, you don't have to.
Right.
But like you can literally the same amount of money you would take to go R&R at a vacation spot or something else. You can go get on a boat and have unlimited food, entertainment, a clean room, and get to go somewhere new for the same price or less. You don't require a passport because anytime you leave a U.S. dock and the boat stops at any other dock, it becomes a U.S. dock, so you don't have to have a passport. You don't have to worry about that. Just don't miss the boat because it'll be like hell getting back.
Right.
But it's really just dope because like you could do it by yourself. You could do it with your family. Like there's things
and they
for
have like
everything.
Singles ones like
oh man,
like
they do. Yeah,
stuff right?
Yeah,
yeah. That's
so
tight.
like that's my favorite thing to get away. Like if I have the time to, jump on a 3-4 day cruise.
I've gone once. I want to go again because when I not to downplay it at all, but when I went, I was still like the child of the family that happened to go. I was like 19, 18. And I went, and we went as a family for my grandma's birthday. It was like, we pitched in to do this. Like, all right, I think it was her 80th or so. It was a big one or something like that. Yeah. So we're like, let's all go do a cruise. So that's the only time I've ever been. Yeah. So I haven't been back like with my family or even as a full adult or like just to go have fun like that. Like, and like not to get too much into my personal stuff, but I'm just like, I'm a middle person as far as age in my family, so it's hard for me to like go out and party with my family because it's either like I was usually the older one with the younger kids because the ones that were adults were just like 4 or 5 years older than me, and then I was here, and then the younger ones were like 4 or 5 years younger than me.
Right, so you were just like, kind of stuck in the middle. All right, little middle child.
Yep. Yep. But I like that one though because I definitely want to try that, man. I want to definitely do it. And we've already talked like maybe we'll try it together.
Especially like it's cool to take the kids too because like they've got a whole like kids carnival and like you can actually relax. Yeah. And it's pretty.
Yeah, because I've already been thinking, man. Like I'm thinking like just give my son a walkie-talkie or something.
You don't even if in an emergency they have a way of getting in touch with you. It's crazy. Like we were on a boat, like one of our first ones when my son was a lot younger, and we were out and some of them, like when he was at that age, I think he was like 4 or 5.
When you, sorry to cut you off, but what about when you dock though?
Or you I mean, like keep them closer when you're docking? It depends, like because like with the carnival, they have like it's called Camp Carnival, and like you like basically check them in. It's almost like a full-on like daycare, basically, but they've got games, movies. You'll be sitting back on the deck, and they'll be playing capture the flag across the boat with 2 different teams, and then they got people that go with them. They do hide and go seek. Like they've got a whole almost like floor and area to themselves.
Okay.
So like arcades.
That's a lot different than what I was thinking.
Yeah, no. And like when we talked the one time, our son was like, I don't want to go. And we just checked them in, and they had all kinds of events for them on the boat if they didn't want to get off. And they even do it late night. So like we went to it's an adult comedy.
Shows. Yeah.
And like he was in there, but it was like getting late, and we're out in the middle of the ocean heading to Atlantis. We went in the Atlantic, and they give you at this time they gave you a little like a sat phone for emergencies. So if they needed to get a hold of you, we're in the middle of this comedy show, and we're like second row from the front, and all of a sudden the phone starts going off. And the comedian's like, hold on, what service do you have? We're out in the middle of the ocean, ain't shit working. How you getting a phone call? My wife was like, well, they need me for my son. And he was like, well, where are you going? And they were like, well, they need me to come get him. He was like, he can't go nowhere. We're on a boat. Like, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I just let it ring.
But you know what I mean? But to just get a phone call. But I mean, it's so cool because, like you said, it's not one of those things like, oh, I don't want to take this, or I just want to go me and the wife. But it's something that you can really actually do as a family, do as friends, and have the time of your life.
Okay, that's actually that sounds a lot cooler. Because from my perspective, because again, like I was in that middle ground.
Yeah.
So when I went and what I saw, it wasn't as structured as that. Like I saw kids just like almost free. No. Like it wasn't like, all right, y'all, we got this section of the boat. This is for the kids.
Well, I mean, you'll still see kids because like parents, they don't always check them in because like you got like. The last boat we had, there's like 3 pools on the top deck and hot tubs. So you got this section and you have kids running around, and you got the next section, kids running around, but then there's water slides and everything at the top and water park where all the kids go. And then when they dry off, they can go inside. There's arcades and everything else. So it seems like you would see a bunch of kids, but like you go down and say, okay, at 2:00, they're playing some kind of show, or you know, they have different events on the boat, and you just look at your itinerary that day and say, what do you want to go do? And you might go play bingo. You might, you know what I mean? And it's really cool because, like, I know you have kids that aren't at the age of where they could go do that here. But when you're in the ocean, all they got to do is be 16. So they could go do the same stuff with you. And
they might like that, too.
And you know what I mean? Be like, oh, what is this? And then they get to have fun. And
yeah, because Jesses are all older.
All right at that. Right before 21.
Actually is 17.
17, yeah. So perfect. And then 17. It's crazy because what you probably didn't know is they've actually got teen clubs that stay open, like adult clubs.
Yeah. No, see, that's what I
like,
was. That's what I'm saying.
Basketball courts,
is off because I was doing that. Like I was going back and forth.
Yeah.
Like I was going to the teen things, but like not to disclose too much of my life, but kind of that teen stuff was kind of boring to me. Right. I was doing stupid shit here in Arizona when I was 18, 19 and shit. So I'm like, nah, I'm done. This is 14, 15 year old shit. I'm basically a grown ass 19-year-old. I've seen all that shit. So I was going in between that, and then I would like go to the casino. Like I would visit my grandma or see my uncle or whatever at the casino. But then I'm like, well, I can't gamble in the casino.
Yeah.
You know, but
it's cool because you can just walk through.
Yeah, I would walk through and just like, hey, what's up?
Like, let me hit that one time for your grandma. Bow. Ooh, there you go.
Actually, my uncle, I was like, what up, uncle? How you doing? You winning? Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see you then. But yeah, that's a good one. What about you, Flo? You got any things you like to do when you got some time to just chill and relax and reset?
I don't know how to follow that. I've never been on a cruise or anything.
Hey man, it could be anything. It could be just as simple as like just turning your phone off and getting into a book or something. You know what I mean?
Honestly, it sucks right now because I love like just hooping just by myself, just putting up shots. Nice, and then I really like doing the outdoors.
The weather right now.
Yeah, and I like doing it outdoors too because you get the weather and just like the ambiance of like the birds and stuff. Nice. But there's like this little park that's like a 10-minute walk. So usually I just get my shoes and my slides and I walk and then I hoop. But they just closed the park because they're doing like renovations on the playground. So they closed down the court too.
Damn,
so now I go like indoor, which is fine because I like the hardwood better, but I like being outside. I miss that.
Yeah. Is the indoor still fairly close to, or you got to go a bit of a more distance?
No, it's like a mile.
Excuse me.
It's on campus though, so It's like nice courts, but they're usually busy. And
yeah.
I like playing like running fives, but mostly I like just being alone, putting up shots.
Yeah. Shoot, maybe you and Jimmy need to link up or something. Once that knee gets better, how's the knee doing?
Oh, they're fine.
Is that knee? Yeah. Just make sure you bring
ice.
I tore my ice with you.
So I was going up the other day. I was going up, and I tried to block a shot, and my shoulder popped. That hurt so bad, bro. I think it's fine now, but for like 2 days.
I'm telling you, man, you need to look into some yoga, bro.
How could I do? I couldn't, bro.
You should look into.
I was hurt.
You might think I'm joking, but seriously, if not yoga, just deep stretching, which is yoga.
No, that's real.
Hey, if you want to know a good one, look up Diamond Dallas Page. I know you're too young to know who that is.
I love fucking what he's doing right now, bro.
He has gotten people up from not even being able to walk. Mm-hmm. He just helped Butterbean out.
DDP yoga.
Just help. You probably don't even know who Butterbean is.
Boxer?
Huh?
Boxer?
Yeah. Butterbean barely could walk and stand up. And Diamond Dallas Page got him on his yoga plan. And when Butterbean lost over 100 pounds.
Yeah. And Butterbean was stuck on that. Like no disrespect, Butterbean, because I know you, even though you all old and rugged, you could probably still knock my ass out with fucking half a throw of a punch.
Did you see when he had him training? He was still even with him hunched over, it was still coming out.
Man, I would never discredit a professional boxer, because that's that muscle memory, dog.
Oh yeah,
like that motherfucker walk up with a cane, but
bink,
throw a shot, bink, go back down to the cane and shit. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say though. Like he was walking around like some of these crackheads and nutheads you see out here that be looking like they trying to find their belly button walking down the street and shit. Motherfuckers he was literally like hunchback of Notre Dame shit, and DDP helped him. He was working with man, R.I.P. Rest in power, sir. He was helping out Razor Ramon as well. But it's deeper than just the yoga though with DDP. Like I watched a whole documentary with that, and actually, man, I was thinking about that the other day. I really want to give a shout out to DDP, even though he probably ain't never gonna see this, but I feel like it is amazing what he is doing.
Yeah,
because it's cool for people not to just to exclude anybody else really, but people from our era, because he's dealing with these older legendary type sports athletes and helping them recover, and it's just it's dope as fuck.
Yeah,
but even general people need it too, and he's probably helping general people.
Oh yeah, the original.
Yeah.
The original story was this dude was he had an accident and they said he would never walk again. Mm-hmm. And that was when the first time Diamond Dallas Page came up with his little yoga plan, and the dude started and he would fall over, and then before you know it, now he's running, and then it was a sports mogul to his program, and it was pretty dope. And then I started following it ever since, and just to see him, the way that he's able to motivate and help some of the older community that feels like they're done and they're stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So and that's the thing too. It's he's reigniting a fire in these people. You know what I mean? And he might not Butterbean might not go do what Mike Tyson's doing right now, but
Shut up, Mike Tyson. I hope he fucks him up. I ain't gonna lie. I do not like Jake Paul.
But he's at least reigniting the fire of letting them know that they're worth something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's where a lot of these people are, that they've been told that you're this far along, there's no recover. So they're like, oh man, I got to deal with this. This is just who it is. This is who I am now, blah, blah, blah. And DDP is like, no, we can fix this.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Don't just settle. No. So yeah, sorry, get off topic, but shout out, man. Shout out to DDP. What about you, Jimmy? What do you like to do for R&R?
Chill, watch movies.
Little PS5 or 5 and Netflix and chill with some Ben and Jerry's.
And some whipped cream, if you know what I
mean. We need a camera on Jimmy. That smile's the biggest smile I think I've ever seen out of him. Except for that day he took the medibles.
I was so torn up. I would never forget that.
Sorry.
I was so fucked up off of that. I'm not even gonna lie.
So we had some entries. We had some decent activity this week on the social medias. Actually, first and foremost, I want to get this one out of the way. We had the king of the castle, Mr. Habari himself, Mr. Dip to the lean. He said that what the fuck is a break? And normally I do work with this kind of mentality, but every couple of months or so, you just got to get it in though. Like you got to get it in. Like I understand, I get it, and I understand what he's saying, but also too, because he did put the LOL on it. What the fuck is a break? LOL. But you know, us entrepreneurs, like a lot of the times, the reason I want to touch on it is because a lot of the times we do really think this way. You know what I mean? Like we got to keep going. We got to keep going. What the fuck is a break? Like while this dude's breaking, or if I'm breaking, they're getting ahead of me. You know what I mean? Type of shit. But if you don't take the time to recover, which is what R&R is, you're taking the time to recover so you can perform at your peak performance. All these other athletes out here, you know, LeBron James, they don't play 365 games a year back to back.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a reason you have a season so you can recover and come back and play at your peak performance and train and have the time for all that. So just make sure that you do that. Like I know, no disrespect, and like I know he's joking and I get what he's saying, but you know, I just wanted to bring that up because there is a lot of people out there that they get too tunnel vision and they forget about it. And I am one of them. It happens to me all the time. Like that's probably why I'm not feeling that well, honestly. But let's see who else we got out here. We got Katrina Gonzalez. She said walking, gym, bath, reading, binge TV shows, and cleaning. We have Miss Valerie Stanley, my auntie. Just staying home sometimes is the best ever R&R, but I also like to go to the movie theater, buy a big ass bag of popcorn, and get lost in a movie. She also enjoys hiking, bowling, or a trip to Rocky Point. Yes, Rocky Point. We are so close. Miss Kylie Elizabeth, shout out to Miss Kylie. Hey. She said sleep for 24 hours. Don't leave the house, or complete opposite. Plan an entire day to myself and do all the things I love. Event, coffee, food, shopping. Excuse me. And then we have Kathleen, Miss Kathleen, staying home and just relaxing by watching TV and playing on my iPad. And then we have Kimiet Saman.
That's a cough. That's a cough. That's a cough.
Sorry, excuse me. One of those is the correct way to pronounce that. I'm just gonna say that. But I have an Arizona American education. Just saying. That's all I gotta say about that. Sound it out, sir. Sound it out and you'll figure it out. Just sound it out. That's what they always taught us. Just sound it out, right? Staycations, hiking, shooting, swimming, cave/underground adventures, chasing waterfalls. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the river.
Yeah. What you know about that, young buck?
Yeah.
Now.
And then I had my own.
I don't know any music. I'm gonna be real. Okay. My parents were like super conservative growing up, and like we were like a no music household.
None at all.
Like no music.
Not even like some Salinas or some Elvis Crespo. No.
I don't know no music.
No. That's why fucking what shoot.
Y'all knew that Jack Harlow earlier.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Jack.
I ain't like no it.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I could not imagine a life with no music.
Yeah, but like I got in high school, I finally got my first smartphone junior year of high school. So then I got Spotify, but like my taste was ass because I didn't know where to start.
So dang, man, you was like,
how long ago was this?
I'm sorry, bro.
That was junior year of high school.
Last year?
No,
I'm just playing with you. I'm just joking.
This man is this young. He said he did not have a cell phone until he was a junior in high school.
Yeah, I didn't get
smartphone.
He's like 16.
Hey, I didn't get my first phone in general.
Yeah, but you was poor.
You said what?
I said, yeah, but you was poor.
He's from PV.
No, he's from St. Louis.
But he's from PV.
broke nigga.
I ain't broke. I moved out of my hood.
He's the St. Louis version of Will Smith. He had to move over here to Uncle Dip's house. Pulled up to the about 7 or 8.
And on Iavian.
So, Flo,
you
know what? That is pretty crazy though. That your family like didn't have any type of music.
Yeah, I'm saying it's just different to hear that. I mean, it's not super weird.
Just because like
it's just different in this time, in this day and age.
I mean, because when you hear Spanish out here, like
that's why I was like, no, I heard Spanish mom. I'm like thinking like
I hear Spanish music till 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah,
no, I'm like, but I grew up in like a Hispanic-ish culture, and I'm like, not even like she ain't even turn on Sunday music and like some like mariachi, like nothing, like nothing, man.
No, like the only music was like they never play music at the house. The only music was like in the car on the radio. But it was
whatever was on the radio.
But it was always like the Christian pop radio.
Oh, he was listening to kids pop.
Wait. So who's more religious, your mom or your dad?
They both are, but my mom is more.
Okay, all right. I get it now.
I feel like that falls. I think that falls into like any. You know what I mean?
No, not necessarily. My father was more religious. Well, as far as I haven't asked him, but from my perspective, what I thought when I was younger, my father was more religious than my mom, because my father was the one that was like, no, you need to get dressed up, we going to church. My mom was, when I went to church and I under my mom's rule, she was like, you going to church with who? With okay, oh, go ahead, go shit, she was happy. So yeah, I wasn't that. It wasn't really there, but I get it now. I get it now though, because like I said, I grew up in the Hispanic community. If your mom was heavy religion, I kind of get it now.
I got a question for him. What's the first song you downloaded on your Spotify?
Oh, you guys are not gonna like that shit.
He's Vanilla Ice, baby.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
He probably did something pop because all he had was radio.
The first band I followed. And like I almost listened to them exclusively. Junior year was Imagine Dragons.
Okay,
that's not bad.
All right,
that's terrible.
My son likes Imagine. Hey, Lil Wayne just did a feature with Imagine Dragons.
What do you just did?
Well, I just saw him.
Fly was dope.
I just saw it.
Huh?
Fly, Imagine Dragons.
I don't know that one.
This is one of their songs, and then they got some pretty good ones.
Bad. I mean, I'm not going home and turning.
They did a whole YouTube video, documentary thing on them.
I think I know what he was like first. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I think. What song you're talking about?
Oh, that you featured on it? Yeah. That's not bad. Man, but also too, a lot of people don't understand my broadness in music as well. Like I'm literally me. I listen to like everything. Everything.
What about
like almost
UK drill?
UK drill?
Yeah.
That's a good one. I can't say that I purposely listen to UK drill, but I'm familiar with it. I actually saw some dope ass like not to be weird like Jimmy, but since we're on randomness, it has nothing to do with Flo being here. Just want to say that. But I saw some Asian drill on social media that's floating around, and I was like, I can kind of fucking get it.
Oh shit, bro! Back in the day,
I want to understand what they say.
Back in the day, bro, the Asian rap, bro.
I was like, shit, like this
was like the shit, bro. Like
or some shit like that.
Hey, they be going ham, bro.
Yo, I was actually surfing around a few months ago, and I came into some rock. I found this rock song, and my son fucking loves it. It's Mongolian rock, bro. Like, bro, it's not even translated either. And my son loves that shit. This kid that loves Imagine Dragons loves this random ass Mongolian rock song. I'm like, you're my son.
Well, I mean, when you have your son listening to fucking anime beats and songs all the time, it's gonna click to him.
Yeah. No, I try. Like my Pandora is so random, and I try to expose them to. I'm never like, hey, I want you to listen to this, but I'll just like turn on my music in the background. I'm like, he might be listening to this. Let me turn this on. He might hear this. But yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So that's gonna wrap it up though for Asking the Masses. We had some good entries this week, but now it's time to get into the meat and potatoes. Can't even hook it up though.
Jimmy out here getting to the meat.
Hey, Jimmy about to get in the meat.
All up in the meat, in the mouth. Ooh, they slurping this stuff. Is that? Don't tell me that's ranch. I don't know about that much.
Big ass thing of ranch.
That's the biggest thing of ranch I ever seen.
Oh man. At least it's ranch, not blue cheese. But anyways, all right, folks, fellow go-getters, let's buckle up and dive into why chilling and taking breaks are absolute game changers in the wild world of business. We're not just talking about squeezing in a power nap or lazying around on a Sunday. We're about to uncover the secrets to balancing work and play for a long haul, keeping those creative juices flowing and turning relaxation into a daily habit. So grab your favorite drink, kick back and grab your favorite wings and a drink, kick back and let's ride the waves of entrepreneurship together. Balancing work and personal life for long-term success. All right, imagine this. You're juggling a flaming torch in one hand, your kid's science project in the other hand, all while tapping away at your emails with your little bitty toes. Sound like a typical day in the entrepreneur life, right? You betcha. But here's the scope. Finding that sweet spot between grinding and unwinding ain't just about keeping your sanity. It's about setting yourself up for success in the marathon, not just the sprint. It's about knowing when to hit the gas and when to pump the brakes to keep your hustle game strong and for the long haul. The role of rest and maintaining creativity, focus, and mental well-being. Now, let's get real here. Running a business is like playing chess against a grandmaster while riding a unicycle and juggling cats. Sound about right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Jimmy? Mm-hmm. It's wild, exhilarating, and it's downright bananas. But here's the kicker. Rest is like a secret sauce that keeps our creative sparks alive. It keeps our focus razor sharp and our mental game on point. It's like giving our brain a spa day to refresh and recharge for those big moves ahead. Without it, we're like a car running on fumes. Sure, we might coast a bit, but eventually we sputter out. Strategies for integrating restorative practices into daily routines. So, how do we return relaxation into a non-negotiable part of our hustle and bustle? It's about getting savvy, my friends. Whether it's squeezing in a quick meditation sesh between meetings, sneaking in a power nap under your desk, no judgment here, or ordering some DoorDash and getting your wing fix in the middle of your best friend's podcast.
Best friend is a little too much.
Well, I didn't want to actually be 100% literal. Gosh, put me on my blast for trying not to put you on blast 100%. But anyways,
yeah, happy birthday, Jimmy.
Or scheduling some quality time with your favorite Netflix show. Finding ways to recharge your batteries is the key to keeping your hustle game strong. Like bull. It's about making self-care a priority, not just an afterthought, and finding those little moments of zen in the chaos of everyday life. Now let's toss a couple questions your way. How do you strike that balance between work and play to keep your entrepreneur flame burning bright? That's question number one. If you weren't following along, I'll repeat it one more time. And if you'd like to, feel free to make a comment down there. I think we're set up right for me to make those movements. Down there somewhere, there should be an area where you can make comments. Down there.
Your hand's not even there.
There we go. Down there somewhere. There should be over there somewhere. Over there, I don't know where it's at. You know what I mean?
Why Jimmy blow on something that's already cool?
He blew on the ranch.
I look over at Jimmy sitting there. I'm like, it's already dipped in something cold.
Because he don't want to slow down. He looked like he had wings before.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you guys feel like, how do you strike the balance between work and play to keep your entrepreneur flame burning bright? Like any tips and tricks or anything like that? Aside from the major R&R, something that you could like incorporate quick, like I was saying before, like a quick meditation in the car before you go in, or
cold showers.
Cold showers?
Yeah, or cold dips. They call them cold dips.
Yeah.
But
cold-blooded.
But yeah, I think those are one of the quickest way to like shock the body, but then it allows the body to relax and almost recharge. But then quick things we all mess up on is grounding yourself.
Yeah.
The old tree hugger.
You mean like actually like getting your shoes off?
Yeah, take your shoes off, go to a park, take your shoes off, walk through the grass for about 5-10 minutes, and your body literally recharges itself.
And actually, I was gonna say something similar to that. It's something actually, I think I'm gonna try to start incorporating it back into my life. Something I used to do, not necessarily grounding, but I would just kind of pull off somewhere if I saw a park or just a decent area where I could have a nice view somewhere, and not necessarily meditate, but just go off and just sit there and just chill for a minute and just stare at the sky, 2, maybe 5 minutes, not very long at all. But this is back when I was like very, very busy and I was hustling like my 3-job fucking temp job shit and fucking every once in a while I would end up with like a 30-minute break in between jobs. Like, okay, cool, I'm 30 minutes ahead. I'm gonna just come over here, post up, and fucking just look at the sky, check out these clouds, or just take a minute to just enjoy this breeze on me, and just
you gotta enjoy your minutes, man,
and just enjoying the moment.
Yeah,
just take the time to just be out in nature somewhere. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be like out in nature. Like I just would find a spot that I was like, you know what, this looks like a good spot to sit and have a good view, just to look out that way.
Yeah,
and then just enjoy that part of nature right there. Just sit there and enjoy it for the like. It's like the phrase stopping and smelling the flowers.
Yeah,
you know. So that's my input. What about you, Flo? You got anything for a quick tip for balancing work and play for entrepreneur?
I think
it doesn't even have to be entrepreneur. Sorry to cut you off, but it doesn't have to be connected to entrepreneur, but just something in life. You know what I mean?
No, I think you touched on it, but I think like because when I'm inside a lot, my apartment's like really stuffy too. So like
you need that sunlight.
Yeah, that gets to me. So like I think just like opening a window, or even probably better just to go outside and like feel the fresh air, breathe the fresh air, and, like hear like the noises of the city, or feel like.
I step outside, I take a deep breath, and I get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going? That's my shit right there. My bad, Flo.
How the hell? Man, you be coming out the woodwork and shit. How you know Alanis Morissette song like that?
Huh?
How you know Alanis Morissette songs like that?
Hey, he eclectic like you too, bro. I gotta give it to Jimmy. I gotta give it to Jimmy. 19 years old, bro.
Because he hit us with another old one.
He knows a little bit more than we give him some credit to.
I be trying to give him credit, but then every time I try to give him, he get mad when I put him on blast. But then I try to put him on blast with good stuff. And he's like, "No, man, no." You take your flowers when I try to give it to you.
Fuck your flowers, man.
And that's exactly how he reacts.
Fuck your flowers. I don't need your roses.
But question number 2, or actually, Jimmy, did you have anything to input you want to add to that? Anything to just a quick little reset type option you got for keeping work and play balances? Indulging in your food wants when you get your lunch break. Eat what the fuck you want. Yep. And enjoy that shit.
It's my birthday. Anyway. Yeah, I just chill. You know, watch movies. Watch Spider-Man. Yeah. That's it.
That's a good one, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about watching Spider-Man, but watching like any Spider-Man movie calms me. I don't know what it is about it.
Spider-Man almost makes it look like it can happen.
Like I don't know what it is, but I just feel heroic. You know?
What was that? A fart?
Oh, he said that's my phone.
I was like, that was a weird fart. Okay, that's a good one. So I'm a critique it a little bit, put it on more of a broader spectrum. But basically, I feel like Jimmy's kind of saying, just take the time to enjoy the things that you enjoy. Like you might not be such of a Spider-Man fan as he is, but if you got time to actually, here's an example of basically what he was talking about. I remember one time I had a time I was what the fuck was I doing? I was doing something when I was using my car and going from place to place, and I had a little bit of time in between, and I sat there and watched the Dragon Ball Z episode.
Reset and go back
before I had to go do my stuff. So that's kind of what he's saying. Like just enjoy, take the time to incorporate the things that you enjoy.
Yeah,
whether it's 5-10 minutes of it or you make a day of it. You know what I mean? But that's a good way to get that work and play balance. Question number 2 is, what's your secret sauce for making sure you're taking those much needed breaks and keeping your creative vibes sky high? So basically, what are you doing to make sure that you can do the things that we were just talking about? So is there anything that you practice that makes sure that you can have the time to reset? No. That's a good one.
Telling people no.
That's a good one.
It's okay to tell people no sometimes. To find your own inner peace. If you don't have your own inner peace, don't try to find other people's peace, bro. That's all I can stand by.
I wish you would have said that into the mic, because your mic's way far away, because that was a nice little gem right there.
Yeah, don't try to get other people's peace when you don't have your own peace. And I learned that the hard way.
Learned what?
I can't try to, you know what I'm saying? I can't try to be in a relationship with somebody if I ain't happy my damn self. How am I supposed to be here and provide for you and help make you happy if I ain't making myself happy? Right?
You ain't talking into the mic no more.
I don't want to be dependent on anybody, you know what I'm saying, for my happiness. I want to be my own happiness. But that's all I got to say.
You control your happiness. That's a good one. What about you, Frankie? What you got? You got anything to add on that?
I mean, Jimmy kind of said it. That was a good response there. From old Jimmy there is
he a year older, dropping all this wisdom.
Look, you trying to drop me a chicken wing right here. I see you, Jimmy. I appreciate you. But what he said was, it's okay to say no. It's okay to take time for yourself. I was telling one of my other homies, that it's like, it's okay to, it's not being selfish if you're being selfless. Like if you're taking care of yourself, it's okay to worry about yourself for a minute. Mm-hmm. Because you can't, like Jimmy said, you can't help somebody else if you can't help yourself. You can't, right. Mm-hmm. You can't do it, like, you know what I mean? You're not giving your full potential if you're trying to match somebody that you're not even on.
Mm-hmm. If somebody needed help with money, would you give it to them while you broke or while you on your payday?
You got to be me personally. I'm just saying, me personally, you got to be a really, really special person to get any actual money out of me. I will do you all kinds of favors and services, but I'm a type of person that you got to be a real. Because I mean, not to be mean, but I've been kind of screwed over in too many money situations. So you got to be a real special person to me to get any kind of money off of me. But I will help you with a lot of things. I will give you my time, which is money to me. Mm-hmm. So I will willingly give people my time for things. But you gotta be a real special motherfucker to get some cash out of me, or insure me somehow where it's like, let me borrow a couple $100 so you can hold my spare car key. Cool. I'll loan you a couple $100. I can hold your spare car key. Yep. Because now I know. Because now I know you mean business. But let's see, secret sauce. So I would say just I got an example of one in my personal life. and this is on a maybe a broader, a bigger scale than just the quick ones, but something that I do in my household to ensure that I can enjoy my family time and get some R&R is we do an annual trip every year. We may do other stuff too here and there, but every single summer we make sure we do an annual family trip every single summer. So that's something that's like, it's set in stone. It doesn't matter if work comes up. It don't matter if, well, hopefully nobody in my household died. I was gonna say somebody died, but there's a lot of stuff in the world that is not gonna deter us from that happening at least once a year. So sometimes you got to put your foot down and set some shit in stone and be like,
stick to it.
This is what happens during this time. Every single time, this is what happens. I don't care if you want reports. I don't care if you want me to go to court. I don't care if you want me to babysit. This is what happens during this time. I'll do anything else outside of this time. You got 300 and something days a year to get me to do whatever the fuck else you want me to do during that time. But during this time, nope, you ain't getting me. So, and actually, to be honest, it kind of goes back to what Jimmy said. Fundamentally, you like knowing when to say no and setting your boundaries and putting your foot down. You know, like this is the day that this is going to happen.
Right.
Every single time. You know, so, but yeah, damn, that was a good one, Jimmy. Yeah, I think we're getting a little. We got off topic a lot, huh? We're 56. I kind of wanted to touch it. We're gonna that's gonna wrap it up for Wealthy Wisdom. Oh, sorry, we got off topic a lot. I mean, it's a chill day. It's a filler day anyway. So, I do got some good. I got some people coming up though. I got Donnell next weekend, the Coffee Co. I got
bring me some coffee.
I got DeMar the weekend after that. And then we got to talk about the weekend after that. Yeah. You see that one's up in the air right now.
Did you see that? I'm sorry.
But something's going to happen.
Yeah.
On that one. We just haven't fully decided. There's going to be something special.
Did you see that video?
Either something special or a guest for the 30th. And then we got the 6th book as well. What's up, Jimmy?
Hey, we popping off here. Well, for generations.
Yes.
Did you see that video? I think it was Drake and Real Ferrell. They were coaching. He was like, DeMar, because it might be defense. He was like, DeMar, I say it unless I like it. he was talking about DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to whack it up for the Wealthy Wisdom. We're going into the Wacky Wealth real quick, and then we're going to do the last segment, and then we're going to wrap it up. But this is just some Wacky Wealth, kind of a moral behind this one. This is why I wanted to incorporate it. But all right, everyone, buckle up. We've got a story that have you shaking your head in disbelief. Imagine this. There's this guy. Let's call him Bob. He's got this rental property, right? Now, Bob's no stranger to a little bit of DIY magic, so he spends some quality time fixing up his place. Magic Mike. But here's where things take a turn. The roof. Bless its heart. It decides it's done with life. It just gives up. It's like, Bob, ghost. Now, Bob, being the savvy guy he is, takes one look at his empty wallet and goes, I can't afford to fix that. And that's when the property management nightmare begins. So Bob decides to take a chance and rent out the place anyways, thinking he can just slap a Band-Aid on the problem and call it a day. But Mother Nature, that tricky little devil, she has other plans. Cue the heavy rain and bam, there's a leak in the roof. Faster than you can say, duck for cover. Bob rushes to patch up the leak, but surprise, surprise, another one pops up. Like a game of whack-a-mole. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, winter rolls in. And suddenly Bob's property is as leaky as a colander. But hold on, there's more. Not only does Bob have to cough up his hard-earned cash to fix these leaky nightmares, but he's also losing out on rent faster than you can say Tom Hanks' Money Pit. So, what's the lesson here, you ask? Well, gather round, because it's an old age tale. It's the old tale. Stuff breaks, bad weather happens, and roofs have a mind of their own. So if you're thinking about dipping your toes into the world of property ownership, make sure you've got reserves tucked away, because when disaster strikes, you'll be singing the blues louder than a cat stuck in a tree at midnight. So the moral of the story basically is, make sure as an entrepreneur or a hard worker, whatever it is, you're trying to elevate yourself financially, make sure you do your due diligence. Because there's always going to be bad weather. There's a saying I got, and there's a lot of people.
They got money for wars, but not feeding the poles.
It's actually an extension of one that a lot of people know very well, which is shit happens. Oh. Right? A lot of people are familiar with that phrase. Shit happens. But I say shit happens. But you can flush it down the toilet. But the water returns. Meaning that shit happens. You can get over it, flush it down the toilet, but the water returns. Meaning there's an opportunity for more shit. And if you want a proper working toilet, you always want that water to return, right? This is life. Shit happens. You can flush it down the toilet, but the water returns.
So don't cut off your water valve.
Yes. And just be and prepare yourself, just prepare yourself, because something's going to happen.
Something's always
eventually something's going to happen. And don't always look at it as a negative thing either. Like, especially if you're talking about a property or something like that. Because with property situations, if something happens, it's most likely going to be age. You know? In this situation, Bob's roof was probably just old as fuck.
He just needed to fix it.
But he was like, I'm broke right now, so I'm going to fix this one little patch, and then we're going to try to rent it out so we can make the money to fix it. Nah, man, that wasn't the right route. You needed to go ahead and do something completely different in order to take care of that roof, or just finance that shit and go into debt further, and just take that L, put yourself in debt for a little bit, and then figure it out. But that was a little moral story one right there for all you entrepreneurs, hard workers, and people trying to on your financial journey paths. Just make sure that you understand and you are prepared for what is to come. No matter how old you are, shit happens. But you can flush it down the toilet, but the water always comes back.
You can flush everything down the toilet when it comes.
That's going to wrap it up for Wacky Wealth. And then we're going into the last segment of the show.
Jimmy's favorite
segment. Jimmy's favorite segment. Flo's favorite segment of the show. Frank's favorite segment of the show.
Yeah.
Your favorite segment of the show.
Hey.
Huh? Yeah. You guys ready?
Huh? 1, 2, 3.
It's We Building Boys. And today on We Building Boy, we've got the easy way out, honestly. Happy birthday, Jimmy Bond, you 19. Happy birthday. That's We Building Boy. He's getting older. He's a man, almost.
He looks like he's 30.
My dad called me this morning. He was like, damn, near 35, ain't you? That's the first thing he said. Damn, you about 35 now,
Like, I have to start checking on your credit and shit, boy. You 3/4 of the way to being a full-fledged adult man. Once you hit that 21, sir. So how's it feel to be 1 year older, sir?
Yeah.
How's it feel to be 19 with 45-year-old knees?
Old, hurts. Everything hurts.
Heard Flo say he's gonna bust your ass for your birthday in 21.
He's getting you 19 licks.
Ooh, he gonna put them first 21 points up there, or I should say 19 points.
Is that what you said, Bob?
You better put a hand in my face.
Oh, he said you better Jeremy Lin me. He may even throw down on you, bro.
Give me that shit. What do you say?
2-hand jam. Wow.
So for all those people out there that just love them some Jimmy,
I'm single. I like nice chocolate walks.
Chocolate walks? What the fuck is a chocolate walk?
You bring a box of chocolate, and you never know what you're gonna get on the walk.
You can get some Jimmy on that walk. If the bushes are rustling, don't come over.
So don't come a tussling.
I didn't know. I didn't want to say tussling.
Don't come rushing.
Don't come rushing. If the bushes is,
I don't know. So you know, in the area that Jimmy is, most
if you
of those
hear wild giant sex noises, don't come.
Well,
stop him.
Where Jimmy is, you know, most of us would turn the other way, but most of where he's at would be like, let's go see what it is.
Right.
Oh my God! Is that a Bigfoot?
That's the biggest snake I've ever seen. Oh my God!
Oh wait, never mind. Oh my God! the other night
Those bushes' leaves are so curly looking.
I'm gonna say this. That reminded me. What you say reminded me of this. The other night, it was like 3:00 in the morning, and my window usually open for the air. You know what I mean? So I heard something in the backyard. Nope. I wasn't even gonna look. I just turned over and went to sleep. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Whatever it was gonna happen. But I was like, hell no. That's how they.
That's how I know you've been in PV too long, man.
No, that's how you get killed.
A real black person would have got up and slept in the living room.
Or close the window.
Or
put a fan on.
Yeah. Close the window. Put that little lock on there. I want to close the window. Put that little lock on there. Put the wood thing in there and shit. And put a fucking chair in front of the window. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed.
Well, yeah, we're going to end it out.
But well, yes, sir. We got Mr.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
He is a year older. And if you guys love him and you want to give him some money, you can send it to his Cash App at. Yeah, that's it right there.
$, JIMMIVAUGHN 3. Stop playing with me because I want some bread from you.
Yeah, so if you want to help Jimmy get a new pair of size 24 shoes for his birthday.
I'm a size 14.
Or a new
still kind of big, but still.
Actually, after you get past 20, I think you're supposed to contact Shaquille O'Neal and he'll just hook you up. If anybody is curious about that.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Why the hell would I care about walking in some big ass shoes? Just flopping around.
I don't know, man, because you got big ass feet, you giant ass motherfucker.
Possum face motherfucker.
You don't even know how to spell possum.
POSSUM. Bitch.
Possum.
I say UM.
Possum.
Possum.
That is how you spell it.
Possum.
That's how you say it.
Google it.
Yeah, it's POSSUM. What?
That's gonna wrap up.
Well, it's a possum. There's an O in front of it. Yeah. I didn't know that. But there's another animal called possums. So, a nigga right and wrong. A nigga is right and wrong.
Happy birthday, Jimmy. Hey, another round of applause for the engineer
of all engineers,
Jimmy.
The Brown Giant. Happy birthday,
Happy
bro.
birthday,
Happy
Jimmy.
Birthday, bro.
Thank you, guys.
If y'all want to, man, come on down to the house. Everybody's invited. Bring your mama, your sister, your wolf, your bear. It's at his house. You can bring everybody. Bring anybody you want. You got that crackhead sister that just got a rehab. Bring her too. You got that ex-con uncle that's looking for some
say it with your chest.
Nice young 19-year-old man. Bring him too.
Learn today.
Bring them all. Bring them all down at the house. At his house. The house is on 83rd and Thunderbird. On the corner, it's got the cactus out front. It's gonna have the BMW, the blue BMW outside. Yep, that's them. Let's get a round of applause for my co-host, Mr.
Thank you.
And let's get another round of applause for the last minute guest of the day,
Mr. Flo,
the Latina lover.
Glorilla. Yeah, Flo.
Yeah, ladies, he's single. Are you Latinas? Hey, he needs a mommy. I heard he knows how to dance borracha. Or not borracha. No, shit. What is that shit called again? Never mind. This one's for you guys. That's all my viewers, supporters, all you followers, all you people out there. Don't forget to go follow the Facebook page, Wealth for Generations, not FOR, Wealth for Generations. Go follow that page on Facebook. Make sure you follow Habari Entertainment as well on Facebook. Make sure you follow Habari Entertainment on YouTube as well. And make sure you also follow that DLK 602 on YouTube as well. What about you, Frank? I don't know all your follow stuff. You want them to
Facebook.
follow you? Or should they just come down here to the studio?
I mean, they can come down here too, but
come down to the studio, cuh.
You ladies can. Oh my, bro, Erica, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Got some hairy ass armpits, but.
You better call Tyrone. Call him.
But you can't use my phone.
Can I get to that?
All right, we're going to wrap it up then. We had a lovely day. Stay tuned. We got big things coming. And I ain't just talking about Jimmy at about 11 o'clock tonight. But on that note,
I'm aiming for 10:30, nigga.
He said, "Get it in and I get out the way." Hey, happy birthday, Jimmy! But this is for y'all.
What did he say? What did he say? He said the black and the berry is sweeter than juice. He said, "Man, what?" he said, "Oh yeah, she darker than the motherfucker too."
All right, then. On that note, we got to wrap it up. So, peace.
Yeah.